Please excuse me, but dinner literally came the minute I was supposed to go live. I ordered pizza for me and my children. And literally, the moment that I was supposed to go live, this man knocks at the door. So I am going to be eating my dinner on stream. If you don't like that, just come back when I'm done. But hi. Maybe I should get a fork so it's not so gross looking. Hold on. Haven't you seen it already? Okay. What's up, Lori? Yeah, I'm so hungry, honestly. What's up, Vanessa? It's nice to see you. My daughter is obsessed with Squid Games, and I'm like, you're like 11. Where are you watching that? But okay. What's up, Barbie? Hello, Sugar and Snaps. What is going on? Okay, so welcome to All Signs, you guys. My kids are in there. They're about to watch some shows and eating pizza. I wish the pizza would have got here earlier. I wanted to eat with them, but that's okay. Work calls. What's up, Shannon? So, sorry. Oh, lol, that's so sweet. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I'm eating pizza. So, I have been reading this book. Can I be honest? I'm only on page 42, but I'm not that impressed. I'm really like not that impressed. Thank you so much. Always under pressure. What are you having for? Is it Fat Tuesday? I don't even know. I don't know. I live in my own little bubble. But this is like I expected a lot more, I think. This is definitely for people that haven't even really like started meditating or really understand what meditation is, and like I'm an avid meditator, you know. I meditate almost every single day, and while I'm not like the best meditator or whatever, this is very like it just gives like a bunch of grounding techniques, and I don't know, I'm just not that impressed. Sugar and Snaps, thank you so much for the first super chat. It's just really not that good. It's really not that good. It's okay. I don't know. I'm going to try and give it a chance. Well, I think it will be hard to impress you, right? What is that supposed to mean? What the fuck? What is that supposed to mean? Like it's okay. I don't know. I think I need something a little bit more edgy, not so like, oh my god, this is how you ground yourself. This is your sacral chakra. Da, 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 da. You know, I need something that's more. I heard that there was one book called Blood and Bones. I think that might be a little bit more up my alley. What the hell is that supposed to mean? That's not what I said. Whatever. A girl's got to have some standards in this world. God, I'm not gonna lie. Pizza Hut is really elite, guys. It really is. It's a good thing, B? Okay, it's good things. I studied the craft. Yeah, I mean, thank you, Lol. Sorry, you guys, this is the eating segment. Okay, a girl's got to eat. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Um, but like, I try to be as well-rounded as I can, you know? I'm not very smart. I think that I am smart, not in the way where, like, men would think you were smart. You know what I mean? I'm, like, creative, emotionally intelligent smart. Choke on it, bitch, right. Thank you, spiritual awakening. Like, I think that there's different kinds of smarts, like math or, like, being book smart per se. I don't really think that I'm smart like that. I think I'm smart more in, like, a emotionally intelligent, creative way. Thanks, Barbie. What are you talking about? You are a Virgo. Listen, I've dated a few Virgo men and, not really. Not really. You know, when Virgo, like, look at Cat Williams. Cat Williams is a great example of what Virgo men could be if they stop the shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, thanks, Vanessa. Listen, I'm okay with being, like, emotionally intelligent. But where was I going with this? I was going somewhere with this. Where was I going with this? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Virgo men don't count. Mm, and that's what I meant. That's where I was going. So I like to be as well-rounded as I can be. So I read witchcraft books. I watch spiritual videos, anything to do with creativity. I listen to the Bible. Okay, the Bible. I am reading the Satanic Bible. I am reading, like, as much as I can and trying to listen to as much as I can to understand where all of these beliefs come from, perspectives, opinions, experiences. Um, you know, and I don't like that whole I don't like the whole it's all or nothing in this one direction because I feel like that's so irresponsible, you know? Because, like, nobody on this planet has the fucking answers, and to assume that somebody does, a human being has all the answers, and it's only this way and this one way, I think is incredibly irresponsible with self and with spiritual self, and I think that there are so many fantastic perspectives and, experiences that people have had that are so different from our own that I think it's so important to understand as many as you can from different angles, you know, whether that is, like, the dark side of life or the Satanic Bible or the regular Bible, right? Or whatever. And so I try to do that. I try to, because I feel like how can you possibly really truly form a solid opinion or belief? First of all, without experience yourself delving into these things, but also um with just taking one thing or something that one person says and filling your head up like a fucking jelly donut, and then you'll just believe anything at that point, right? And I really don't like that perspective. I don't like that people allow themselves to be so easily manipulated. You know what I'm saying? Like drinking the Kool-Aid kind of thing on either side. And the Satanic Bible isn't necessarily what you think it is, right? It's not about like, "Oh, we're sacrificing goats today." No, it's not like that. It's very different. It's a very different perspective, but it's interesting because I was reading the perspective of the Satanic Bible and I was reading the perspective of the regular Bible and about how women are like this and they should be like this, and she tempted Adam, and then she needs to submit to her husband. And then in the Satanic Bible it's like, if the woman isn't really wanting to make love, then, she should be okay with a man going and getting his needs met. I'm like, why is everything built on the male fantasy? Why is everything built on everything that a man needs and wants? And like somehow the woman is vilified regardless of where you go. You know what I mean? The only place where women are not vilified is in witchcraft or like paganism, And I find that really, really interesting because those are the beliefs that have been so uh immorally galvanized. Do you know what I mean by that? It's really interesting. It's like everything is about a man's fantasy. Everything is about the woman being bad and she needs to be punished. I mean, for God's sake, they used to give women lobotomies for getting too excited about life in the 1950s. Like, what the fuck? Who could possibly live up to this kind of standard? It's just so weird. It's just so fucking weird to me. It's so weird. Oh, if she's too excited, give her a lobotomy. If she doesn't want to sleep with you, give her a lobotomy. Like if she's sad, give her a lobotomy. Like, it's so bizarre because I feel like men want us to be so feminine, but there's really no support for that. There's really no support for that sense of femininity where we are allowed to be ourselves, emotional, and understand that our hormones are constantly changing and going through cycles. And I think that's kind of fucking beautiful. And I don't know why that needs to be so vilified. Isn't that so strange? I don't know. It was just, yeah, I just think it's very weird. Like, what? I don't know. There's something off about that to me. There's something that just does not make any sense to me. So, that's what I've been doing. And then it really makes me think, you think about like witches, right? And the Salem witch trials and all these things. And I'm like, these weren't witches. These were probably bitches, a lot of them that were just like healing wounds with herbs. And maybe a man tried to make a pass at a witch one day and she just rejected him, and he like told everybody she was a witch because his ego got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Fucking witch trials. Like, I don't know. Love that, Redman. Yeah, and like, why men usually have really great skin? They're not bleeding every every few weeks. They're not bleeding. They're not going through any of those cycles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wesley. Well, you know what? I feel like a lot of Scorpio placements, certainly Scorpio moons, though, or I feel like people who have their IC in Scorpio, I feel like these people were very much exposed to some very dark, traumatic things in life. And I feel like they get to a point, these Scorpio placements, where they're like, ah, yeah, like the house is burning down, and they're like, oh man, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, their whole like family dies, and they're like, it's life. Like, no, that should not be life. Hmm. Barbie. Uh, I don't know. So anyway, I thought it was really interesting. And so I was trying to be open-minded, right, when it came to the Satanic Bible. And my best friend was like, listen, like, it's not what you think it is, because he's read the Bible and he's read the Satanic Bible. And I think that's why we're just such best friends. And he's not an easily manipulated person, like by any means. All those Sagittarius placements are not for the weak bitch. I think he has his sun and Mars conjunct in Sagittarius. Like he's the best person to go to war with. You know what I mean? But he was like, "Oh, it's really not what you think," but, like, on closer, like, really reading it, I'm like, "Why is every book that a man writes all about the woman being vilified and her needing to contort her own morals and values so that he can get laid?" I don't understand that. That's what I would do. Like, there's this video of this girl. Oh my god, what did she say? I'm gonna butcher it, so I don't wanna butcher it, but it was oh man, I wish I need to find it. It's so good where she talks about it. What's up, rambling? I just want a puppy. I really don't care about a man. It's like when they're like, "Oh, you're gonna be alone with your cats." That kind of sounds awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of sounds awesome. Hate to feel pain. There's 3 levels of it. You don't know about that, and then I'm done, like, but now I'm supposed to help people with all the pain. Yeah. What's up, Underdog Tarot? But I've been saying that my whole life. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's just really strange. But and I'm trying to be like so like open-minded about things, but there are things that I notice. There really are things that I notice. Um and like that whole mythology around Lilith being the first wife that God made for Adam, but I guess she was not made from his rib. I believe she was made from the ground or the earth or something like that, right? Gaia, Mother Earth, right? I believe that's the case. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then, like, he basically wanted to, smash, and she didn't want to lay on her back. She's like, no, I don't want to. And so, like, I guess she ran away somewhere, and like, God tried to convince her, like, I need you to go back to, and she's like, no, I don't want to do this. And basically, like, it's like, I don't like him. Like, get me fucking out of here, And then so supposedly, right? Then God was like, okay, well, maybe we should make a woman from you so that way she can be more of a suitable partner. And that's why sometimes I'm thinking maybe men should just date each other. 'Cause I feel like, when you a lot of the times I found, like, when you are express your emotions to a male partner, it seems like they're very, like like you're called crazy or, women, we're very intuitive, we're very observant because we've had to be for safety a lot of the times. And, I feel like when we lean into that, not all the time with every man, but a lot of times when we lean into that around men, it's almost like a threat to them or something. Like it's almost like a weird threat, or we're deemed as crazy, or hey, bitch, go get a lobotomy, like you're expressing your feelings again. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I feel like it's so encouraged. Like I feel like we encourage men so much to express their emotions, and they're even coddled to a point. But I feel like when women do it, I feel like we are like villainized for it. Does that make sense? We all come from a woman. How can we come from a rib? Yeah, that just seems strange to me. And that's why I really don't believe history. I don't believe history very much. I don't believe everything that I'm told, and I don't think I should. But like for instance, my dad is a teacher, and he was notified that he is no longer allowed to teach the history of slavery, or anything about gay history or black history, really, or and I thought that was so strange, right? And then it got me thinking, how many times has this happened before? How many times has this happened before where information is intentionally hidden for whatever narrative people are trying to, the government, whatever, is trying to portray, right? Like, what is the. So I don't really believe everything that I hear. Like, oh, Jesus and his 12 besties, you know, um, came down and they, I don't know, like, and then a person came from a man. Okay. A man wrote that though, right? I don't get that. I don't get that. I'm sorry. I just don't understand. Be like the stoic rock. Like if there's a disaster, the man is supposed to be the last one to panic. Mhm. Mhm. If I'm being honest with you, I have dated both men and women, and I have found that men tend to be more emotionally unstable than women. I feel like women tend to be more expressive, but because men want to fall into this like stoic role, it's almost like they reject their emotions because they think it makes them appear more masculine in some way. But see, this is why I like the King of Cups so much. Because the King of Cups, he can express emotion and he will. But he's also what I like to how I like to think about the King of Cups is he is like the rocks and the cliff, right? That's holding the ocean together. And he can do that, but he can still touch it. He can still get in touch with that part of himself. That's why he's my favorite king. I'm not even a big emperor fan. Like, okay, like you're so detached because you gotta like show everybody that you got your big boy pants on. Like, fucking relax, dude. Like, go eat a cheeseburger and chill out. Go masturbate or something. Um, but it's I don't know. So yeah, thanks for letting me talk and eat. I'm was really hungry. And I've been driving all day. My kids go to two different schools, so those drives are a bitch. I can't wait for this school year. They're finally going to be going to the same school. Thank Jesus and his 12 besties. Okay? But see, and this is the thing. I feel like men are also so concerned with appearing masculine that they actually end up appearing the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't even care. I don't care. Just conversation. Yeah, it is, Darcy. I agree with your experience. Took me a lot of time and work to learn how to process emotion instead of letting them be this volatile energy. Yeah, and honestly, what's up, Cassie? I live in the Bible Belt. Life is an adventure. What is that? What is the Bible Belt? But like Christian communities, like for instance, okay, I think that there are truly people in the Christian community that have a genuine openness and not even just Christians, just people that read the Bible. But I feel like there are some people that genuinely have a conscience, and they really want to do good by the world and do good by their families and all of these things. But the thing is that some of these people hide behind the Bible. It is their shield. It's their costume. It's not really who they are. And I find that without the Bible, these people, if they truly believe in it, there's no conscience unless there's a consequence. And I found that some people who claim to be, a follower of God are actually one of the most evil people I've ever actually met, like in person. She is a believer, and she is one of the most evil women I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. And I don't believe all of them. You know, I don't believe all of them. I think that even if there is a true believer, there's true believers of Christ, right? I think that some of them are more so just afraid. And so that's why they don't do bad things. And we all do bad things, right? But I think that sometimes some of these people, the only reason why they don't do bad things, um, is because they truly believe that in the afterlife, they will be punished and sent to hell. But without that Bible and you take it away, who are they really? You know what I mean? And we've all done bad things. We have all done bad things. Absolutely. But E in I believe now, I am no saint, bitch. I have done some terrible things in my life. I have said some terrible things. But even if I found out that God did not exist, okay? If it was proven to me God does not exist, I would still not, like, go killing people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a heart like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. So, but I really don't. I feel like it's more culty. It feels culty. Religion feels culty to me. I don't like that all or nothing mindset either. And I think that there are some genuine people in the church who are so loving and kind, but they're malleable. They're easily manipulated. They are easily, and this is why they anyway, I'm not even that's a whole nother conversation. I absolutely believe in God. I believe in God. Absolutely. I just don't believe in it in the way that people have made it out to be. I have my own thoughts about it. Sorry, please excuse this. This is the only clean black sports bra that I had, and it's like really it's a little small for the tatas, so I'm just trying to cover it with my hair because the girls are like, "Woo, we want to read tarot too," and I'm just so um what card? Oh, I guess I'll use these. So anyway, welcome to All Signs. Welcome to All Signs. We're going to be taking a look at you and your person, feelings, how you guys perceive one another, and potential action that you guys will be taking towards one another in the month, and I almost said in the munch. Okay, those wishes in the month of March. Make sure you check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. So that way you can get a full picture on what is going on. And as far as super chat questions go, that's the next thing. As far as super chat questions go, you can ask directly through YouTube this evening, okay? And they will all be answered in the order that they are received. Shut up, Vanessa. What's up, Myra? Aw, Darcy, thanks. What's up, Infinite? Whatever. God is my person, yeah. Yeah, I definitely believe in God, 100%. That's who I certainly Besides my best friend, that's probably who I talk to the most. My best friend and my kids. That's probably who I talk to the most. I just don't believe in the way that other people believe. I think that God has an incredible sense of humor. At least that's been my experience. I feel like God has I think he or she, whatever, is absolutely hysterical. I think that God is hysterical. I really do. I have been through some things in my life where I was like, "Oh, okay, you're funny." Like in the munch. Since when do you get shy, V? I'm gonna claim coquette as my personality. An ironic sense of humor, yes. Very much so. And I can appreciate that. Okay. Thanks, Darcy. We were made in his image. Yeah. All right. So let's do this. Oh no. I didn't light my candle. I gotta light my candle. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me just get a lighter, okay? And let me open the window because I'm gonna start sweating. Okay. There you go, underdog. Love that. Cute. So, without further ado, ladies, I like seeing so many ladies in here. I think I've seen one man in the chat, which, of course, I welcome all of the men. But I think I've seen one man in the chat, and all he said was, "Would you be my girlfriend?" But I haven't seen anything from the other men. So where are you at? Vanessa, we're not going there today, okay? I mean, I have a lot of haters with this girl, and I went through it. You have no idea. I thought, so she knows I can only imagine. My my biggest haters have honestly been the people I've dated. Like, the men that I've dated have honestly been my biggest fucking haters. They have been my biggest haters, or the men that I've worked with or that have been in the same field. I'm the other man. Oh, are you? Okay, hi. Well, good. I like that. You are being normal and not asking me to be your girlfriend. Okay. What's up, Shaylin? It looked like my camera just freaking moved. True, Vanessa. That is true. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and do this. Welcome to All Signs. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Make sure that you check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And obviously, when I'm reading for you and your person, if you feel like you need to swap roles, please feel free to do so. But I'm always going to refer to the sign that I'm reading for as if you are the first person. This just helps alleviate confusion between me and you guys, the viewers. So try not to take it personally and just take the side that resonates. And if you want to ask a super chat question, you can do so directly through YouTube. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at my Aries first. By the way, I'm really tired today, guys. I've been up since 6 a.m. I am beat. So please excuse me if I'm a little off. Okay. Well, that's just going to have to stay there. All right, Aries. Your feelings how you see them, your actions, their feelings, how they see you. Oh, wow. And their actions. Okay, so let's see that Seven of Swords in reverse first. So, for some of you, it can be that you're feeling a little guilty, maybe about something that you've said or about certain thoughts that you've had about this person. There can be this energy of you wanting to be honest. Now, does it necessarily have to be guilt? No, but a lot of the times the Seven of Swords in reverse can indicate some kind of level of guilt. But nonetheless, with that Seven of Swords in reverse, it can just be wanting to confess something. And being that this is in your emotions, it can just be around what you're feeling and what you've been thinking. There's double sword energy here for your feelings. So you could be overthinking your feelings a little bit. How you're seeing this person is the Four of Wands reversed with the Fool. So you may feel like this person isn't really welcoming you in their space in some way, or you could feel like they're holding out on you. You could feel like there's some kind of delay between the two of you, whether it's via communication or you guys are supposed to go out together. You could even feel like this person is isolating a little bit, or for some of you, there could have been some kind of breakup and you feel like this person is kind of on to something new. Okay. So it's gonna depend on your personal situation. It seems like you're just kind of walking away. You're like, "All right, well, I know when to call it," is kind of the deal. And by the way, if that Seven of Swords in reverse is not about guilt or you wanting to talk about something, it can be about you realizing that you have to get this off your mind and focus on yourself. Because now I'm kind of wondering that with that Eight of Cups. You're not happy with how things are turning out, if I'm gonna be honest, but you're still willing to kind of take your dignity or pack it up and go kind of thing. Okay. So these are your actions in March. Now, this person's feelings for you, we have the Ten of Cups reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. Is this person a feminine? Reversed is no, upright. So, yes. Okay. So, this seems to be a feminine energy who they kind of maybe feel like their dreams were shattered. Shattered. Don't shat your pants, guys. They could feel like their dreams were shattered in regards to some kind of ideal that they had when it came to your guys' relationship. With that Queen of Swords in reverse, this can be somebody who's feeling pretty fucking volatile, if I'm gonna be honest. They're pretty pissed. They seem pretty furious about something. And I feel like if they were to get a moment or get a chance to say something to you, it probably wouldn't be the nicest of words. They're pretty pissed about something. How they see you is the High Priestess with the Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm almost getting like they feel as though you don't care. This could be somebody who also feels like you're somebody that's very desirable, somebody very sexy. The Ten of Swords in reverse, though, they look at you like you've moved on or you're over it or something. Despite any kind of betrayals, you're just like, I'm just going to keep to myself and just kind of moving on. Now, the King of Cups is in reverse for their actions, with the Six of Wands in reverse. Now, being that this is a feminine, this may be you, okay? Reverse it, ladies, if you need to. But this is somebody who is probably not going to give you any kind of attention because they feel like maybe you're a manipulator or they feel like you've lied in order to get some kind of need met. So they're like, I'm not giving this any attention anymore or something like that. Advice for both of you or either of you, we have Neptune and your life is a canvas. So Neptune and this card, these are both very creative cards. So for some of you, if you've been going through something, I definitely would suggest focusing on some kind of creative ability that you have and being able to take that love or take those negative feelings and transmute it into something positive for yourself. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on the YouTube app. Okay. Yep, you already know I'm sweating. I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat. Da, 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 da. Dreams were shattered is so real, period. Okay, let's see. Let's move on to Taurus. So this is for my Taurus placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. So, oh, your feelings, Taurus, we have the World. How you see them is the Seven of Wands. Your future actions, the Six of Cups. Their feelings for you, the Magician. How they see you is the Three of Wands. And then we have the Two of Pentacles for their future actions. So let's take a look at your feelings first. The World with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's this energy of you feeling like there was a missed opportunity between the two of you. Something didn't work out. The seeds that were planted were weeds. You know what I'm saying? Something is basically maybe done or complete. However, what I want to say with that World energy there may be a cycle that you feel like is completing so that a new way can begin or a new cycle can begin, whether that's within this dynamic or otherwise. Now, I'm kind of wondering if it's in this dynamic just because I see your future actions as the Six of Cups. So there can be something that you're offering or giving to this person because on traditional Rider-Waite tarot, you usually see an older boy giving a girl like a thing of flowers. You know what I mean? So it can be like a gift. Sometimes it can just represent memories or nostalgia, but it seems like there's something that you're closing out in a positive way. You're closing it out in a positive way to either begin again on your own or you're just finding peace with something. A cycle has been completed. The way that you're seeing this person is somebody who's heavily guarded, somebody who is very intuitive, listening to their emotions. It can be that this is somebody who may be guarding a secret potentially, but if anything, you feel like they are protecting their space and they're protecting their emotions and they're protecting them well. Okay. Because that Seven of Wands is when we are defending our territory or we are maintaining something. It's after the Six of Wands. So after some level of success and notoriety, now we're maintaining something. Now, this can be that you feel like this person is attempting to maintain the connection, but also there's something hidden there that you feel like you maybe can't see. This mm, For some of you, if I'm gonna be honest, it can be that you're just thinking about them, but you're not trying to come together with them. This can be a closed cycle. The World, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Cups can just be more nostalgia, thinking about them, but not really doing anything about it. For others of you, give me one more for that because I'm not. Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, you may have a third party. Okay. For some of you, you may have a third party. You can be deciding whether you want to invest in this or something else. Okay. So reverse it if you need to. This person's feelings, the Magician and the Six of Pentacles, they may be manifesting you. I will say that they're pretty confident in their sense of value and what they have to offer and who they are and their abilities, their talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. So, this person is pretty confident that if they were to offer you something, you would likely return it. Okay. Whether that's true or not. I feel like this person is very in control of their emotions as well. So, this person is feeling pretty powerful at the moment and very confident, if anything. This person feels like you are waiting on them to do something. You're like sitting there looking pretty, kind of doing your thing, and you're just, or looking handsome, whatever the case is, focusing on your independence, focusing on the luxuries of life, being independent, whatever it is, just enjoying life and waiting maybe on them to do something. So, whether that's true or not, that's how they see you. The Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups in reverse, I don't really feel like they're offering anything. If this is an involvement where you two are in contact, they keep just kind of going about their business. They're keeping the balls in the air, so to speak. But they're not being overly vulnerable. It doesn't feel like they're being mushy gushy with you. They're just kind of keeping the balls in the air, so to speak. If you are not in contact with this person, then this is somebody who's just kind of doing their own thing, focusing more on self love than anything, but they do feel like you're waiting on them, whether that's true or not. Saturn And then we have wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. So it's telling somebody to hold fast. And I don't know who this is for, okay? But Saturn can certainly be about patience and waiting and really putting in the hard work. So it may be saying that maybe somebody is really working on themselves at this time and it's not quite time to take something to the next level, or it's not quite time to reconcile, or something like that. For others of you, this can be talking about needing to just work on self and not make any impulsive moves or decisions. Okay, so this is more so about patience. I'm not telling anybody to wait around for anybody, but it is asking for patience for whatever reason. So that is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat, you can do so right here on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. Yay, Darcy. Love that. Um, all right, let's see here. Let's move on. Okay, so now we have Gemini. This is Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Your feelings, King of Pentacles reversed. How you see this person is the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Swords for your future actions. This person's feelings for you is the Sun. How they see you is the Knight of Cups reversed. Future actions, Death reversed. So let's take a look at your feelings. The King of Pentacles reversed with the Eight of Swords. It seems like there may be a little bit of stubbornness coming from your energy. There may be this confused state that you're in, and you're not really sure whether or not you should actually fully commit. There may be some kind of instability that you're feeling within this connection. For some of you, if I'm going to be totally honest, it can certainly be like, you know, reverse it if you need to, but this can be like, how can I use this person and what can I use this person for? Maybe they have a lot of Twitter followers and you want to retweet, maybe they have a lot of money and you're like, ooh, somebody I can split the bills with. Whatever that may be, I definitely feel like you could be thinking in those, like, on those terms, okay? For others of you, it's just simply about you feeling like you have a decision to make around this person, but there's a refusal to do so, either based off of some kind of instability in your own personal world or some kind of financial insecurity that you have. It can be a plethora of things. Or you can be like, yeah, I don't know if this person can actually benefit me. Or it can just be, I don't know if I want to fully commit. How you see this person is the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Wands reversed. So you may feel like there's manipulation from this person. You may feel like if there's any delayed communication, it could be a form of manipulation. This is your perspective, okay? You could also feel like there's just been a missed opportunity between you and this individual, and you may have received some kind of bad news from them regarding the missed opportunity as a whole, and you really don't feel like they're putting in an effort anymore, okay, if they were before. The Page of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Well, this is interesting, right? Because you have the King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this is your person. Like I said, reverse it if you need to, if you're feminine, but you're spying on this person, you're watching this person, you feel like they're not really nurturing the connection anymore, they're not really giving to the connection anymore, and you may just be kind of like seeing what they're up to, checking their Instagram, checking their YouTube channel, whatever it is, right? To kind of see what's going on with them. So there's still a level of curiosity here. Um, this person's feelings for you, the Sun with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This person feels like you secretly care about what they think. And I only say that because the Sun there makes me feel like this is somebody who's pretty confident in themselves, maybe feeling confident, feeling pretty optimistic. And they may feel like they're very confident that you secretly care about what they think, about what other people think, and that is somehow influencing some kind of decision that you've made. This is also somebody who is still optimistic despite the circumstances. Okay, so they still have some kind of optimism with you, although they don't feel like things are stable or there's some kind of inaction. I think that you make them very happy, but I also don't think that it's enough of a motivator for them to like put in a huge effort or like get to stepping. Okay. How they view you is the Knight of Cups reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed. This person feels like emotionally you have bit off more than you can chew, or this can be somebody as well who feels like you have made a lot of promises, but you actually haven't really lived up to them. Okay. So, this can be like, like future faking, like, oh my God, we're going to have such a beautiful future together. And, I can't wait for us to get a house. And like, none of that was actually true. And maybe it was, right? Whatever it is, but they just feel like you're basically full of it. Okay. Um, This person isn't really seeing any action from you either. The death in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. This is somebody that may be attempting to get on the same page with you in some kind of way, maybe even work with you on a collaboration or a project of some sort. Maybe you actually work with this person. I don't think that they're letting go of you. Okay. So if there's been any kind of issues, they seem to be still kind of holding on despite their. It's almost giving like, I don't want to say cocky, but they're like, oh, please. Okay. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. We have conjunction for advice with surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Now I'm getting that song Gibson Girl by Ethel Cain. If it feels good, then it can't be that bad, is something that she said, which is like not the best advice. Okay. But that is the song that I heard. I think that it may be telling the two of you if you want to come together, if you want a union, if you want to merge, whatever the case is, then you're going to have to be fucking nice. You're going to have to be nice. You're going to have to give a little to get a lot, or whatever it is. But this is asking the two of you to make love to life, to find pleasure in each other's company and to have a good time. Okay. For others of you, it can be that you're needing to focus on your self-worth and your self-value or needing to understand another person's value. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on the YouTube app. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Cancer. Shut up, Vanessa. Oh, thanks, Shannon. All right, let's see. All right, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Feel free to swap the roles if you need to. Okay. In your feelings, we have the Three of Swords. How you see this person is the King of Swords. You got this last night. Seven of Cups reversed for your actions. And this person's feelings is the Five of Pentacles. How they see you is the Hierophant reverse. So we have Aquarius and Taurus. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles for their future actions. Okay, so let's see your feelings. Oh, no. Damn, Cancer, what is going on? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, obviously, with the Five of Cups. There's a lot of regret or sadness or a lot of just basically focusing on the past. It doesn't necessarily need to be that, oh, I regret this and, I fucked up somewhere. Okay, it can just be like, oh, wow, I'm really sad that I let this person manipulate me or I got bamboozled. Or maybe you did really fuck up somewhere. Okay, I don't know. I don't know your story. But it seems like you're pretty heartbroken. It seems like you're pretty shattered. You're feeling pretty damn sorry for yourself, pretty sorrowful, right? We've all been there. And you're just very focused on the past more than anything. You're definitely not in like I don't want to say you're not in healing mode, because I feel like you're getting there, but there is a huge focus on what you feel like you've lost, even if it's a part of yourself, as opposed to what you gained from this. So sometimes it's good to try to switch that thinking around, as opposed to like, what did I lose? We can ask like, what did I gain? God damn it. This freaking Sims app. I am going to absolutely lose it. Sorry, guys. The frickin' Sims is trying to take over my broadcast. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. King of Swords with the 9 of Cups. So this is how you see this person. You feel like they're pretty detached. You may feel like they don't really care. This can be somebody that in March is maybe communicating with you about what it is that they want. You could feel like this is somebody who checks off a lot of the boxes in regards to who you want to be with or what you want in a partner or a spouse or what have you. But once again, you may feel like there is a slight detachment, or they're very focused on logic in regards to communicating their feelings or their wants or their desires. And you seem to be viewing them as predominantly focused on self and their own personal desires. Your actions. It's almost like you see the reality of a situation and you're just choosing not really to say anything. It seems like, if anything, you're keeping it pretty quiet. Like there's a realization of something. There's a reality check that you maybe feel like you're getting, but you're not really talking about it. You're not communicating about it. You're not really saying anything at all. You're just kind of like, I'm not saying shit, basically. In your person's feelings is the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups reversed. So the 5 of Pentacles can be somebody who's feeling like something is missing, or they could feel abandoned or blocked. There could be blocked communication with the 5 of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups in reverse can be somebody who's finally realizing something that they have lost. This can be somebody who maybe have felt like they took you for granted at some point, and now there's a realization of them doing that. There's a doubt now that they're having about their previous actions or something like that. So I think it's positive. I, of course, don't want them to feel like the 5 of Pentacles. That's very sad, out in the cold kind of energy, but you're in a similar energy of the 5 of Cups. I feel like you guys are both feeling very similar about one another. So, how they're viewing you, Cancer, is the Hierophant reversed and the Strength reversed. This is somebody who feels like you're kind of in the mentality of it's my way or the highway, and I don't really give a fuck what you think. That's kind of the energy. This is somebody who may even feel like you kind of got your feelings hurt, or there's maybe some ego or pride issues kind of taking place here, and you basically got your feelings hurt. They can also feel like the two of you have different beliefs, different values, different morals, things like that, and they can feel like you're not very confident in the foundation of the connection because of said things. 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords in the upright in the Game of Thrones deck is where we're feeling at a loss. In traditional Rider Waite, it's where we are going to win uh at all costs, okay? The 8 of Pentacles tells me that this is somebody who's genuinely putting effort towards the connection, towards you in some kind of way. And I mean, it's a genuine effort. The 8 of Pentacles is no slouch. It's Sun in Virgo. We're being very meticulous. We're being very much a perfectionist. Because why? 5 of Swords, we're afraid of loss. We fear loss. Now, for others of you, this can be just somebody who feels like they're at a loss, so they're focusing on their own work and kind of just focusing on themselves. So it really depends. Sextile and light body crystal grid transmission activation. There is a very positive Venusian opportunity for the both of you, whether that is to have a conversation, have a relationship, whatever it is. A sextile is when there's a chance, a very positive opportunity for a positive outcome, but one must create it before it can be had or before it can be experienced. And so this is saying that maybe we're needing to create an opportunity that is potentially a little bit more lighthearted, in order to activate something positive before we get too much engrossed in something that is too heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say, like, create the opportunity and keep it light if you want. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Leo. Okay, this is for my Leo sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Placements. Sorry. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. If you feel like you have to swap the roles, please feel free to do so. Your feelings, the Queen of Wands. Okay, we love it. How you see this person, Empress in reverse. And the Five of Wands for future actions. Could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. We have the Knight of Swords in their feelings. How they see you is the Two of Swords reversed. And the Emperor in reversed for their actions. Okay, let's see that Queen of Wands first. Four of Swords reversed. Okay, well, I feel like this is ultimately positive. So a lot of you are feeling pretty confident. Maybe in regards to this connection, feeling very confident in yourself, taking the lead in some kind of way. If you have been healing over this person, you could be kind of coming into your own now, not giving a fuck what anybody thinks. If this is a connection that you are currently in and you're trying to work things out or whatever it may be, you can be very attracted to this individual and trying to take initiative from a healed place. So feeling sexy, looking good, feeling good, all of that good stuff. That Empress in reverse, though, with the Hermit reversed. I need one more. The Hangman reverse. Something very fated and destined seems to be happening in this person's life, okay? Um it feels very much like they feel like they don't have a perspective on who they are, or they're a little lost, or things seem a little fuzzy right now. They could feel like they're even stuck a little bit at life or in regards to a job, or I don't know, but there's a lack of not only self-awareness, but a lack of an awareness of their own value or something like that. Now, it can't just be that this person is incredibly creatively blocked in one way or another, okay? So that can certainly be the case. Um, but it just feels like there's a paranoia or a fear, or they're not seeing things clearly, something like that. It almost feels like anxious attachment style or something like that. Or maybe you feel anxiously attached to them. It's really hard to say. You're in the energy, or the action that you're taking towards them is the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. What's up, Cindy? Hmm. You seem to be trying to avoid any kind of conflict. You're trying to be responsible. You may be stacking up money, things like that. Um, I feel like you are trying to hold back from addressing this person through your ego, or you're trying to avoid some form of drama. Mm. This person loves you. This person very much loves you. They're very attracted to you. If this is an intimate connection, they feel like the sex is incredible. And I feel like they have some questions. I feel like they have some questions for you. I think that they're also feeling quite impulsive, especially regarding some kind of decisions that they're making, or whatever. But there's definitely an impulsive energy here. They're feeling very pulled to communicate something towards you. And it's about the connection. It's about the dynamic. The Two of Swords reversed with the Knight of Wands reversed for how they see you. They may feel like you have made some decisions that have been like trying to get their attention in toxic ways, or you have been starting shit to try to get their attention, or something like that. Okay, whether that's true or not, like it could be like, oh, Leo is posting sexy pics on Twitter because they know that I'm going to be spying on their page, or it could be something like that. Or, they feel like you are making a conscious decision to be basically batshit crazy and inconsistent. Okay, if that's true or not. The Emperor in reverse for their actions with the Ace of Wands. Oh, please. Not my favorite. It's like this person is very sexually attracted to you, and they may even try to pursue a sexual connection with you, but it's almost like they're trying to be something that they're not, or they're trying to control the connection and how it's going, or there's something like that, okay? Um they can be coming at you kind of in a more immature, from a more immature angle, and it's the Emperor in reverse always reminds me of that story of the guy that tried to pin me down because he was trying to be dominant, but he was like 5'4", like he's like a little pipsqueak. That's what the Emperor in reverse always reminds me of. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. It's like they're inspired to take action towards you, and I feel like they're going to, but I feel like this is probably why you are in this action energy. You're like, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, it seems like you're kind of holding back and they're trying to go full force with it, but it's like they don't really have any self-control, or the South Node for advice, and Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So this is, I feel like, about being honest with ourselves. Like at the end of the day, do you really see yourself with this person? Is it somebody that you can build with, grow with, whatever the case is? And it can be saying for one of you, both of you, whoever, we may be needing to bring up some things from the past if we're trying to be in communication about our feelings, but not like superficial shit, like really getting down to the nitty gritty of things and what are the things that we need to release in order to have a healthier sense of self and a healthier perspective of what a relationship should be. So that is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on YouTube. All right, let's move on to Virgo. Did my music turn off? That is not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Damn, I'm actually flying through these readings today. Okay. What is going on with you ladies in here? Y'all are nastier than the dudes. It's like a Greek orgy in here with just women. I love it. Keep going. Okay. Okay, Virgos, let's go ahead and see. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's take a look at you and your person. In your feelings, we have the Eight of Wands. This could be somebody at a distance. The Devil for how you view this person. Maybe they're just a Capricorn. That's for how you see them. Chariot in reverse for your actions. Cancer, Scorpio. Judgment reverse for their feelings. How they see you is the Queen of Cups reversed. Cancer. King of Wands reversed for their actions. Leo. Okay, let's see that Eight of Wands. Ooh. You may feel like you want a conversation, but you either A, feel like it's not mutual, or you wanna communicate something, but you don't feel like it'll be well received, or there's a desire to want to express yourself, but you haven't decided, okay? Um, you can feel like something doesn't feel fair, your mind can be racing. It can be that the distance is a problem. Okay, Eight of Wands can sometimes represent a long distance relationship. So you may be like, yeah, it's never going to work out. It's long distance anyway, or something like that. Now, it can be that you feel the need to communicate an injustice that you feel like you have suffered um in some way. Can I get one more for that? The Star. It's almost like you're trying to uh, hold the best outlook. You're trying to hope for the best. You're trying to maybe think positively. There are definitely things that you want to share. But once again, there's a hesitation, or there's not an indifference. There's a hesitation, there's an indecision. Um because something doesn't feel fair. You feel like something was unjustified, but there's still this like desire, there's still this impulsive feeling that you have to want to express something. And the star energy, it's Aquarius. What does Aquarian energy do? It goes to the river of knowledge and shares it with the rest of the people. So sometimes I look at the star like sharing something, like wanting to share something. The devil for how you view this person. There's definitely strong sexual chemistry or sexual energy here. For some of you, there can be a very toxic tie or soul tie or a very karmic, seductive kind of connection. But there's also something about this person that drains the shit out of you with that Nine of Wands in reverse that makes you exhausted. But you may feel like you have given in a lot to this person, like you've kind of let your guard down, you've given in, especially to any kind of sexual advances with that devil energy there. The Chariot reversed and the Tower reversed. You're not letting go, but you're also not doing anything. Like you're not really making any moves. I think that a lot of your decisions are based around fear. They're based around your emotions, your deeper emotions that have instilled a lot of fear within you, but you're also not letting go as well. Judgment reversed with the Two of Wands for this person's feelings for you. If there's anything that they need to take accountability for, they may be not willing to do that. There may be also, if there's like a third party, there may be a couple of different options that they're trying to decide on. For others of you, there's just a decision that they feel like they need to make, but they may be refusing to make it because of the implications that come with it. So, for instance, if this person does wanna communicate, they may be like, "Yeah, but I don't wanna have to fess up to that thing," or, "I don't wanna have to talk about that thing," or, "I don't wanna have to bring up the past," or, like, wanting to avoid accountability in some way, but at the same time, knowing that they need to go about something in a different way than they have before. This can also be somebody who feels like they maybe have misjudged something in some kind of way, and now they're kind of on the heels of that decision. Okay, well, the Queen of Cups reversed and the Page of Cups reversed for how they see you. They definitely feel like you are playing victim, or you look at yourself like a victim, or they may actually look at you like a victim. But above all, the Page of Cups in reverse, if this is how they're viewing you, they can feel like you are playing victim. Okay, whether that's true or not. This can be somebody as well who feels like you were naive and trusted them, or you have been naive in some way and you have emotional issues because you've trusted too easily. This can be somebody as well who feels like you have a very broken inner child, or there's a lot of mistrust that you have towards them. Basically, bottom line, they don't feel like you trust them at all. They may feel like you are very hung up on your negative emotions as well about them individually, and also about stuff that has nothing to do with them as well. the King of Wands reversed with the Two of Cups. This is somebody who does love you. They seem to understand you. They seem to feel a very soulmate connection. But that King of Wands in reverse is somebody who's not really taking the lead based around pride or ego, or they are acting from ego, or they are acting more entitled because they feel like they can, in some way, entitled to your sex, entitled to your love, entitled to the connection, as a whole. So they seem to be more in their ego than anything. But I was just going to say, I feel a very strong sexual connection. House 5, which can be about sex. And then you're part of a team of souls call in support. So, house 5 can be about our inner child. It can also be about sex, okay? This can be about having fun and creativity and your own sense of confidence. And what is it really that brings you joy? And it may be asking you to involve yourself with more creative types or more um, people that are into the same things as you, or people that bring you joy, people that make you happy, and to surround yourself with those kinds of people. And when it comes to your heart, you may need some support around you during this time. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much. I hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on the YouTube app. All right, let's go ahead and thanks so much, DQ. I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and move on to Libra. Okay, so this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. If you feel like you need to reverse the roles, please feel free to do so. Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups in your feelings. How you see this person is, excuse me, a little ripped Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles reversed for how you see them. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Five of Cups reversed for your actions. Their feelings for you, the Ace of Pentacles reversed. How they see you is the Three of Swords reversed. And the Five of Pentacles for their future actions. So let's go ahead and take a look at your feelings first. Five of Wands reversed. So this is somebody that is, So you seem to be very in love with them, like madly in love with them. And I do feel like it's mutual with that Queen of Cups there. The Queen of Cups is mutual. And I think that you feel like it's mutual. That Five of Wands in reverse tells me that you're not even trying to fight your feelings. You're just kind of going with it. You don't feel conflicted about how you feel. You're just feeling your feelings, and that's it. You can be feeling very sensitive or creative at this time as well. The Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Swords reverse. This is for how you perceive this person. So you can feel like there was some kind of missed opportunity. You can feel like they're kind of taking on a passive role, or you could feel like this person has been very manipulative, or for some of you, even maybe said something out of impulse because they were hurt, or something that maybe ended up hurting you in some way, like something that they said. You could have also felt like, you could feel like this person gets a little immature when they have their back against the wall, or they're feeling pressured in some way. And you don't really see them putting in an effort. If anything, you just feel like they're just being very passive, not really putting in any effort, not really doing much. I mean, it's only 2 cards, but I mean, let's pull one more. Yeah, Hermit in reverse. I don't know. You could feel like there's a paranoia here, or you just feel like there's a lack of self-awareness about who they are, or um you could feel like for instance, like the Hermit in reverse can be like when we come out of hiding when we're not really ready, when we come out of healing when we're not really ready, and there's an unawareness to that. So like maybe this person went through a breakup or something like that, and then they tried to get back into the dating world, and you're looking at them like you're not ready for this, something like that. Five of Cups reversed and the Strength card for your actions. So I like this. It seems this is very like high vibrational. Five of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups, Five of Cups reverse with the Strength. There's a lot of passion that you have, and I even want to say, dare I say, empathy in some way. And I'm not really sure like what it is or what the story is behind it, but you seem to be taking something negative from this connection as opposed to looking at what you lost. You're looking at what you've gained emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. And you seem to be kind of like standing strong, maybe even holding on, but maybe holding back as well. So I don't think there's anything wrong with what you're doing. I mean, from what I'm seeing, it just feels like you understand your feelings, you're feeling your feelings. That's okay. You're also letting go of what you feel like you can't understand. There's a lot of forgiveness coming from your end. I mean, it's really beautiful. This person is still if there's been like a missed opportunity here, this person feels still committed to you or still connected to you. They may have felt like a seed that was planted didn't really work out, but there's still this like, oh, Libra is still for me though, or I feel a very spiritual connection, or I feel very committed, or like something like that. Like they may view you or feel like you're their wife or their husband, or like, but something is not working out. Oof. They view you as somebody who is healed. They feel like you are the queen of all queens or the king of all kings. They may feel like you're an incredibly creative person. They also may feel like you have this uncanny ability to take pain and turn it into power or turn it into something beautiful. You could be the mother of their child or the father of their child, or you could be just somebody that they hold in high esteem, basically. Okay. I mean, that's the Empress. They feel like you are your high. I mean, this is very high vibrational. Like even how they view you is high vibrational. Ugh, if there's been a disconnect, this person misses the shit out of you, Libra. Like if there's been a disconnect of some sort, they miss the shit out of you. Like they still idolize the connection. They still think about it. There's still that commitment. That there's still that emotional commitment. It's still there, it's like, and if you're with this person, they may feel a little sad, a little lackluster. They could feel kind of like out in the cold despite how attached they are to the relationship or how much they love you. Earth and star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little bit deeper. So, this is telling the both of you, one of you, somebody here needs to remain grounded, be patient, remain practical, be persistent in their endeavors, but we're needing to look at something deeper. We're needing to unearth something to be able to look at it, to see the seeds that we've planted, and this is the reason why our garden looks like this. Like there's a very deep need to regain some kind of wisdom that we may have felt like we lost at some point. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on the YouTube app. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Oh my God, I forgot my tea. What's up, Small TV? Thank you so much for the super chat question. What's up, Carmelita? All right, Shaylin, good for you. If you guys don't mind, I really need to go and get my spearmint tea that I left there like 2 hours ago, and I need to go get it. So if you guys can just wait for me for 1 second, okay? Thank you. 1 sec. Yes, you do. There's 2 different ones that you can spray. That tea is going to be minty as fuck. What's up, Sean? You can't super chat me? Why? It works. Oh my God. Okay, this is a nice little break. This is a nice little break. We need me. Spearmint tea is really good for hormones. No problem, Infinite. Oh, that's so cute. You listen to me while you're at work. Hello, Mr. Sean. Oh, God. Is he like siphoning your energy? It's all good, Infinite. No, we're doing Scorpio right now, Darcy. Okay, guys. What's up, Karen? All right, so Scorpio. What's up, Leia? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Oops. Your feelings, the High Priestess. How you see them is the 9 of Wands. Your future actions, the Page of Wands reversed. Their feelings, the 4 of Cups. 2 of Cups reversed for how they see you. 8 of Pentacles. Who had this? Was it Virgo? I can't remember. Let's see that High Priestess. Ooh. You're definitely in like spiritual protection mode is what that's giving me. This is like the intuitive, kind of witchy, meditative kind of person who very much is protecting their peace, keeping to themselves, listening to their gut instincts, protecting their space. And I feel like your intuition, whatever your intuition right now is telling you about this person, listen to it because it's most likely accurate and correct with the High Priestess and the upright like that. You may feel like you need to keep your space from this person in some kind of way. Now, what I will say that for others of you, okay, on a more positive note, this can be somebody that you feel very pulled towards in a sexy, dark, kind of mysterious way. And there's something about that you're attempting to maintain. You may even be willing to compete for this person for some of you. Okay. For others of you, it's about you simply protecting your space because you know the truth, even if you don't have physical proof. The 9 of Wands with the Devil. Ooh. This can have been this can have been could have been going on for a very long time with that 9 of Wands, okay? This can certainly be someone that the High Priestess and that Devil is giving very much like sex. Not you, Scorpio. But somebody who There's, like, something weird that you see about this person. Like, there's a strength, but there's also a weakness there. Because the 9 of Wands is somebody who's really been through it, right? And they're like the wounded warrior, and they're just tired, and but that devil makes me feel like there's something that is very intriguing about this person. Somebody you feel very sexually connected to. Definitely, I feel like if you guys are intimate, the sex is freaking awesome. Okay. But you may be obsessed with them. You may feel like they're obsessed with you. There is a very deep connection that you have with this person, but it's like on the verge of, oh, that's iffy. Page of Wands reversed and the moon. What's up with all this witchy, like mysterious ass energy? mm, You're not really doing anything. You don't seem to be, like, reaching out. There may even be a delay in communication or getting together with this particular individual because of something that you're intuiting, something that you're feeling. And you're definitely trusting yourself about it regardless of your attraction. I mean, maybe it gets sexual. I mean, I have no idea, but there's a very strong attraction here. I feel personally. But at the same time, it's like this weird energy of they're guarded against you, you're defensive against them, and there's like this weird undercurrent of like the ocean. It's like the ocean at night holds your fucking relationship together. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's dark underneath, you can't really see what's really going on. Ew, I don't like this. This person's feelings. 4 of Cups with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Ugh. This is like the selfish brat that, like, wants what they want when they want it, and that's it, and they only care about their own needs, and they're willing to, mistreat another in order to get it, or they're, lacking gratitude, really. It's like the grass is always greener on the other side, but yet they're never feeling fulfilled, no matter what side of the grass they go on, you know? Like, that's kind of the energy, that's the vibe. It's like they're never happy. It's like, God, I used to date there was this Virgo man I dated that was like this. It was like, he would get together with a woman and it would be like, "Oh my God," and he would admire her so much, and then, like, he would start to see, like, one flaw or something that was off, and he would be like, "Huh, huh," and get anxious and, "Oh, she's not perfect enough. I have to go find somebody that was more perfect," and he did this to, like, every woman that he dated. It was so sad, and then, like, something terrible ended up happening to him, but that is what that reminds me of. How they view you. Wow. They feel like you are in your power. You are really in your power. You are pretty detached. You have disconnected from them emotionally or physically, whatever it is. And they feel like you kind of have bigger fish to fry. Okay. Even if you're a woman, they still feel like you're in this emperor energy of very much being in control. Okay. Like, definitely detached in your power, kind of in this masculine there's that, like I need one more for that. Ooh, 7 of Swords. What's that 7 of Swords? The Knight of Wands. They're putting in some kind of work, but it feels more behind the scenes. It feels more behind the scenes. Like they're not trying to, it feels very strategic. It feels very like, and it's backed by a lot of passion for you, but that 6 of Wands in reverse makes me feel like there's either a level. See, I don't wanna say it's a level of entitlement because that 8 of Pentacles is there, so it shows me that they're putting in some kind of work, but it's almost like they're not trying to draw any attention. Like, maybe you're separate from this person and you haven't been talking and maybe, like, they're going to therapy, but, like, it's driven by their passion for you in some way, you know what I'm saying? And they like, don't wanna talk about it, they don't wanna, like, tell anybody about it, it's like, it's something like that. Jupiter, okay. See the light by staying grounded. Fuck, Jupiter is nothing but is not fucking grounded. So it must just be saying, like, look at the bigger picture of something. Look at the bigger picture of something. Grow and expand your intuition, your knowledge. I don't know, maybe this connection. I have no idea. But it's asking you to remain optimistic, but at the same time having a grounded sense of optimism, right? Not turning into a fucking hot air balloon that just like floats in the sky and you completely lose your sense of self, right? Like you can stay optimistic, spiritual, but still stay grounded. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you can book a super chat question in the chat box. Thank you, Leia. Thank you, Cindy. That means a lot to me. Damn, really, Cindy? A Virgo with heavy Scorpio placements. I feel like Libras are just air Leos, and I feel like Virgos are just earth Scorpios, in my opinion. What's up, Fired Up? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, you ever see, like, Libras and Leos? They're so, like, shiny. I don't know. And, like, Scorpio and Virgo have the same goal. They're gonna fucking figure it out. You know what I mean? They just go about it in a different way. I just want a puppy. I'm so yeah. Cappy is pretty scorpionic. I could see that. I could see that. I don't know, though. They're not I feel like Capricorn's focus is more about w seeing how everybody else failed and learning from everybody else's mistakes, and then achieving the spot for themselves no matter how long it takes. I feel like Scorpio, wants to learn failures because it is a different sense of power. I feel like they want to learn your failures, or they wanna learn what makes you tick because it's a different sense of power. It's power gained from wanting to protect themselves. Capricorn's Capricorn wants to they gain power from learning through others' mistakes and achieving something with patience. But it's not for the same reasons, I feel. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Scorpio wants all the secrets. They wanna know the tea because 'cause they need to be protective over self, and it's absolutely true. I think that Scorpio placements get very targeted, by people. 12th housers, and, God, I saw this one video, and it was this guy. This gay guy was, like, standing there at a cash register, and he was just trying to, like, get a room, and, like, these drunk people or something, there was, like, 6 of them, and they were just bullying him in the room, and it said on the caption, it said, "When you're a 12th houser." I think it said, "When you have your north node in the 12th house," or something, and, like, he's just sitting there trying to get a room, and all of a sudden, he gets jumped by all of these people, and he just stands there, like, he doesn't move. He just stands there, he doesn't move, um, and he just, like, they're done, like, they realize he's not reacting, and he goes, "Anyway, like, can I get a room?" Like, and it was, like, a real video, like, it was really interesting, but yeah, Scorp gets their hands dirty. Yeah, yeah. I feel like I do think that Capricorns will get their hands dirty, but if they're a high vibe Capricorn, they will do the dirty work without having to get their hands dirty, only by watching and uh, by observation. Um, but yeah. Mm. Yeah. And they also make some of the best, like, fighters, like, in the ring. Muhammad Ali. There was a bunch of other ones. I think the guy that actually won against Muhammad Ali that Mike Tyson ended up fighting later was also a Capricorn. But Capricorns, you'll notice that a lot of them make really, really great boxers. They're really great in the ring. And you think about it, and it's most of the time, a controlled it's a controlled it's controlled chaos, isn't it? Right? Boxing, it is controlled chaos. It is ethical chaos, as it were, right? Scorpio is willing to take themselves through hell and back and drag you with them. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think Libra is the fire sign. No way. I think I don't I don't know about that. I would have to think about that. I feel like Aquarius are the earth air signs. They're the workhorse too. Yeah, physically. Scorpios are their own kind of workhorse. Kind of like Virgos. They're the workhorses of the mind. They're very, you think about the 8th house, which is a natural scorpionic house, and that's very much about the psychology, right? The psychology behind the secrets and the way that we think, crisis and trauma and whatever. That's my daughter. That's what's up. Oh, I love aqua moons. My best friend is Aquarius moon. I love him so much. Okay. Let's move on to Sagittarius. All right, Saggy, let's go ahead and take a look. You're welcome, Vanessa. Have a wonderful night. All right, Saggy. So let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Make sure you check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And if you need to swap the roles, please feel free to do so. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on the YouTube app. Your feelings, 10 of Wands. How you see this person, the 2 of Wands. The King of Pentacles in reverse for your future actions. The Page of Swords reversed for their feelings. The 3 of Cups for how they see you. The Lovers for their future actions. So let's see that 10 of Wands. Reverse this if you need to. 6 of Pentacles. um, You feel like it's a lot of work, but you also feel like there's a lot of value here. You feel like it's not just you giving, you feel like you get something from it as well. I do believe that you feel like there's a lot of value in the connection, and that's why, to a certain extent, you're willing to, I don't know, put up with things, or maybe you feel like this person puts up with you a lot, but you see the value in it. So you're willing to spend money, or you're willing to give, you're willing to, exchange, whatever it is, exchange of energy. But it may feel like a burden sometimes, or it may feel like a big responsibility. The Two of Wands with the Eight of Cups in reverse for how you see this person. So you could feel like this person is making the decision to come back around in some kind of way. You may feel like, for some of you, okay, if this person had a different option, okay, you may feel like they're coming to you. For others of you, it's just that you feel like this person is making the decision to essentially come back around. Okay, so this looks like it may essentially be a past person. I'm not a big fan of the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not a big fan of this. Okay. I'm not a big fan of this because your actions seem to be quite manipulative. Okay. Reverse it if you fucking need to. Okay. You are showing up as a masculine, but not necessarily the highest vibe of masculine. This is when we are manipulating another in order to get our financial needs met, or in order to get some kind of need met, when we're not really willing to show up as stable as we may portray, or something like that. So it's making me wonder, like, for some of you, you're giving something your all just to be able to fall back later and not give as much as you have been. Does that make sense? And a lot of it comes from insecurity, really. I don't think that you are feeling very financially secure. You know, there's definitely not a whole lot of confidence that you have in regards to your actions. I think that people who need to manipulate, I think that it's because they feel like they're not good enough to just be authentically themselves. You know, now sometimes manipulation is needed. Okay, I think, like, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and give a bunch of examples. But it's definitely the King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who essentially uses another person, or they get into a relationship with somebody, but not necessarily for authentic, with inauthentic means. Does that make sense? This person has love for you, or has some kind of affection for you, and I think that they feel like they want to give it. But what's that Page of Swords in reverse? Ooh, the Tower. Um, this person may not. Oh man, this is gonna be very controversial. This person may not realize that giving to this may end up causing an absolute shitstorm. The Page of Swords in reverse can be an assumption of what? Ace of Cups, an assumption that you love them. I'm not saying that you don't, but an assumption that you love them, an assumption that everything is hunky dory and yay, we love each other, blah, 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 right? Which would make sense in their lovers for their actions. But the Page of Swords in reverse tells me that this person doesn't have all the facts. Maybe they know that they don't have all of the facts, but I feel like this is how they're gonna fuck around and find out with that Tower there. So, warning to the second person. I hate to say that, right? That's like so, but that's how I'm feeling. So, this person sees you as coming together with them, reconciling. Okay, if this is a past connection, if you've been doing some healing or anything like that, or you've been kind of keeping to yourself, keeping indoors, or doing your own thing, this person may feel like now you are. I just got a ringing in my left ear. This person may now feel like you are willing to come out of that and come together with them as friends, or maybe more. Oof. If you break this person's heart, I'm going to bust you in your ass, honestly. Like, don't do that. Like, their inner child is involved. And you know what this reminds me of? Oh my God. This reminds me of this woman, and she was like in her pajamas. She looked adorable, and she was in her pajamas, and she was like sitting on the floor, and she was playing like these video games or whatever. And it was a security camera that caught it, but um he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. We're done." And then she was like, "Please don't," or something, and she like grabbed his pant leg, and he turned around and was like pointing and like yelling in her face. And I just like could see how she looked as a child in that very moment. And I was like, he just shattered like her inner child so deep. Like, I could see that, like, little girl, you know what I mean, in her. Like, that's what this reminds me of. Like, this person. There's, like, this, like, beauty about this person. You know, I'm not saying that you don't have your own. I'm just saying that, like, there's a very deep, loving innocence about this person, at least in their actions and even their naivete, honestly. We have Gemini. And then we have seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So definitely some decisions that need to be made. I feel like some truths that are need to be spoken. I feel like we're needing to think logically, and we're needing to be honest. We're needing to be curious enough to ask questions and bring that unconsciousness to light. Okay. Woo! So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on YouTube. All right. That was so sad. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Capricorn. Let's see here. I feel that, Cindy. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that if you feel like you need to swap the roles between you and your person, make sure that you go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. So you are in the feelings of the Queen of Wands. How you see your person is the King of Swords. Future actions, Ace of Wands reversed. Their feelings for you is the Queen of Swords reversed, the Three of Wands for how they see you, and the Chariot reversed for actions. I have Libra, Aquarius, Aries, and Cancer. So let's see that Queen of Wands and Pisces. I feel like you're pretty confident in what you know. Like, I think that you're really confident in your perspective, on your feelings about something, on how you see something, and you're the one that feels like you're confident enough to make decisions and take the lead in a situation. I do think that there's a very strong attraction to this person, but for some reason you are staying still. You're not really, if this is like a past person, you're not letting go, but you're not going towards them either. Okay. Um, It almost feels like you know something, though. Like, it feels like you know something that you're not really talking about, something maybe you're keeping to yourself, even if it's a perspective. There's an attraction, but I also feel like there's this energy of where, like, you don't give a fuck what this person thinks, maybe. Other than that, there's an attraction, but you're maybe not doing anything about it. The King of Swords with the Ten of Swords reversed. Some of you may feel like this person does not give a shit. You may feel like they don't care. You may feel like there's a very strong detachment, like they're just over it. They moved on, they've evolved, they've whatever, like they don't care. Like something about that. For others of you, you can be getting some kind of communication this month in the month of March about an ending that happened, or them telling you like, "Oh, like it's all good, like I'm over it. I'm just moving on," or something like that. I feel like this is this person, that King of Wands reversed, because you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. I feel like you are, once again, not really making any moves. There may be even a loss of attraction that you have towards this person in the month of March because of their shitty leadership qualities or lack thereof, or because you feel like this person is always in their ego or always in the pride. So, or always in their pride. So it's like I feel like when people are constantly living in their ego, it's very hard to get down to who they truly are or to truly know them, because the ego is essentially just armor, right? So you may be kind of like, this isn't really like my thing, or you're kind of backing off in some way. Queen of Swords in reverse with the Temperance. I'm going to tell you right now, this is somebody who may feel like you said something or you did something that was incredibly erratic, or something that you said that was hurtful, or this person basically feels like you're crazy. This person thinks, I'm just being honest with you. They feel like, doesn't mean that you are, but they may feel like you are crazy. And they're just like, you know what? I'm at peace with that. Let Capricorn be crazy. They want to be crazy. Great. And they seem to be pretty at peace, like in their feelings with who they are and like where, like what has happened. Like they're sleeping good at night. You know what I mean? Like there's something. They feel like you're waiting on them to ask you out or to get into a relationship or something. Okay. For others of you, they may feel like you are pursuing them in a relationship, or they may feel like you were just pursuing your own sense of freedom. They're making a choice to not really do anything. Let me get one more. Yeah, Eight of Swords reverse. It seems like they're making the choice to be realistic about a situation, and they're not really doing anything either. So it seems like nothing is really happening from what I can see, unfortunately. We have Mercury and we have lifting the veil. I feel like something is going to be exposed during Mercury retrograde. Something is going to be brought to your attention, to their attention. Whatever it is, something is going to be seen, spoken about. Someone's going to hear something. That's what I think that this means. But it's basically saying, think logically, anything unaligned must go. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much. And I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead. Cassie, thank you so much for your super chat question. My inner child is hurt. Some Sages are dangerous to the soul. I'm sorry. Thanks, Cassie. Oh, you're so sweet. Did I not bring my water? Yes, I did, but it's all the way over there. Good God, help me. Thanks, Dark Matter. I'm like so tired. I'm so tired. I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm so fucking tired, dude. All right, hold on one sec. I'm gonna be super pissed if I don't take these now, and then I can't fall asleep when I get out of here. And I also need to take my other stuff. Omega-3, vitamin C, CoQ10, zinc, birth control, spironolactone, and Benadryl, because I can't ever go to sleep on my own. What's up, Ross? Yeah, that was a long, long time ago. It was stuck away for like 8 hours. What do you mean? Melatonin doesn't really do it for me, honestly. Oh, you were awake? Apparently, you're supposed to take it with all the lights off and like you're not on your phone. Me, give me that tranquilizer shit, bitch. Give it to me, okay? Something that you would use to put a Tyrannosaurus Rex out with. Bring it fully loaded, okay? Tony Soprano, or whatever his name is. Whatever. I swear, Ross, it feels like after I stopped drinking, like it went to shit. Like, honestly. Unfortunately. I'm so dead fired up. I only take birth control because I get hormonal acne really easy. L-theanine? Really? First of all, that's hilarious. That happened to me one time, dark matter, but I can't remember what it was that I actually took. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I take birth control for hormonal acne. I'm not fucking anybody. I think I've had my I think I'm good. I'm retiring. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. If you feel like you need to swap the roles, by all means, feel free to do so. Death card in your feelings, how you see them, the Three of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your actions. Eight of Wands in reverse for their feelings. Queen of Pentacles for how they see you. And then the Nine of Pentacles for their energy. Ooh, why does it feel so dismissive? Okay. So, I mean, if this is like a healthy, positive connection, you can feel like, you know what? I really like these changes that are happening. I feel like I'm evolving. I feel like they're evolving. I'm feeling top of the line. I'm feeling incredible. I have a very optimistic perspective of where this is going to go. For others of you, if this is like fucking done or there's been some kind of ending, it seems like you are essentially seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Like you're still able to have your confidence intact, your optimism intact, your inner child intact, which I think is the most important. And it feels like the changes that you're making are ultimately positive. So I really like this. Very confident, very focused, very, very good, in my opinion. I feel like that's a great mindset to have. Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Judgment card. It's very much giving like, yeah, even though we don't agree, like, I can take accountability for my part in things. Like that's how you seem to be viewing this person. So, and this can't even be like, okay, you know what? Maybe we weren't good together, but I can like this is how you're seeing them. Yeah, maybe we weren't good together or we couldn't work on a team very well together, but I can at least be honest about my part. Or, let's try to come together and see if we can get on the same page about something even though I know that we're not right now. So I feel like this is ultimately positive. Those pills just get stuck in my throat. Um, I don't see anything bad. It seems like you both are evolving. At least you're perceiving them like they're evolving in some way. Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Swords in your actions. So this just more so makes me feel like something that may have seemed petty or something that you were very fixated on. You could just be simply moving on from it, or maybe you're moving on from this person. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's either a reconciliation or this person may be admitting something that they did, or you guys are just reconciling. But you could be resolving something with this person specifically. Because sometimes the Six of Swords isn't always necessarily about like, oh, I'm just moving on and I'm abandoning this person. The Six of Swords can be like, I'm resolving something with another. Like we're moving on from an unhealthy situation. Ooh. In their feelings is the Eight of Wands reversed and the Star reversed. There's something about this person where they feel like there's a blockage and they are having a hard time keeping the hope in the connection. And it's because they either A, feels like there was a miscommunication or there's distance, or they may even feel like there's blocked communication. Or it can be, like I said, like they feel like something is being forced a little bit, or maybe they feel like something went too fast, or you guys rushed something. But that star in reverse, I mean, that's you. They may feel like you're unhealed, okay, whether that's true or not. Let me get one more for that. The Two of Swords in reverse. It's something that they feel like they can't avoid. It almost feels like a pressure building up. If it's not that, this person can also be having a hard time like confiding in you about things, or being honest with you about things, maybe out of fear, or maybe they fear that you'll take it the wrong way. I feel like they admire you. I think that they admire you. I think that they look at you like somebody who's a wife or a husband, somebody who's very nurturing, business minded, independent, takes care of themselves, is affectionate, loving, sweet. Some of you may have children, okay? I don't know if it's with this person or otherwise, or you just don't, but they feel like you're a very loving, sweet, kind, creative, beautiful person. What's the problem here? The World in reverse. It's not really telling me what the problem is. It's telling me that it's almost like this person has a fear to be honest with you. There's definitely some unfinished business between the two of you. That's for certain. This person's energy. Ooh. Nine of Pentacles with the Justice in reverse. They don't seem to be making a definitive decision. They may be focusing on self, focusing on their independence. They're like looking good, feeling good, smelling good kind of thing. They're just like trying to enjoy their life, is what that looks like to me. It doesn't mean that they're not open to a relationship or they're not open to another, but they may feel like something is unrequited, or it's not equal in some way, or something is not essentially fair. So I don't know what that means for the two of you. Hold on, I have to change this music because this is not it for me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Um, so yeah. Chiron and a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So there may be something new that you're wanting to pursue, a new beginning that you're desiring, but there may be some kind of wound that needs to be healed or needs to be taken a look at before we can start building on a new foundation or creating a new foundation for ourselves. So I feel like something that you want, like some kind of vision that you have, I feel like it's absolutely a possibility. It's something that you can certainly obtain, whatever, but something needs to be healed first. Something needs to change. Like, for instance, if you wanna be like a public speaker or something like that, but you have a fear of rejection, like, you gotta get over that shit real quick, Or like you know what I'm saying? So just something to think about. Okay, what's up, Kenneth? How are you? You got a lot going on in that brain. Bitch, I'm so serious. I, like, never stop thinking. It's so tiring. It's absolutely exhausting. Oh my God, Mishy, I haven't seen you forever. How are you? Aw, thanks, Ross. I appreciate it. But there are a lot of talented people on there. But yeah, I think that my overthinking or my brain constantly, you know, first of all, I have a six house stellium, so let's be fucking real. But, um, you know, I think that it was because of like the life that I have lived. So I think it makes me super hyper vigilant, like always looking for an issue or a problem, right? It's like a protective mechanism, whatever. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do Pisces. Then we're gonna do the super chat questions, and then shouldn't take me too long. And then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Keep in mind, you guys, I am going to. It's good to see you too, baby. I am going to be taking phone calls tomorrow evening on Hipsy. Okay. So if you guys want to hang out with me, if you want to text me, if you want to have a one-on-one call with me, I do offer those on Hipsy every Wednesday and Thursday between 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys follow me on there. You can find that link in the description box. Right. Okay. Pisces. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're a Jupiter and Pisces like me, let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. If you feel like you need to swap the roles, by all means, feel free to do so. Seven of Pentacles reverse for your feelings. King of Cups reverse for how you see this person. The Four of Pentacles for your future actions. The Wheel of Fortune reversed for their feelings, how they see you is the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Two of Pentacles reversed for their actions. My goodness. Ooh. Well, let's just put it all out here, shall we? Oh, wow. Okay. You have, I feel, grown impatient with this person in the month of March. You seem to be, or have already have grown very impatient. You may have felt like you wasted a lot of time. You may also feel like this was an impulsive decision of some sort, or you feel like there is no way that you could possibly trust having a relationship with them or trust actually investing in them. You may feel like it would be irresponsible to invest in this for some reason. Okay. The Fool in reverse can show up when we're not really trusting something enough to venture out on whatever that thing is. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse backing that, that shows me that you feel like this would be a stupid ass investment, basically. Like this would be a very irresponsible decision. And it can be because of that King of Cups in reverse, which can point to you perceiving this person as somebody who may be actually taking action towards you in the month of March. And they may be showing up with roses, or they may be showing up with love and being super like lovey-dovey and, you know, reading you poetry or whatever that thing is. But you may feel like it's full of shit, you know? The Knight of Cups sometimes can be somebody who ventures out from home, so to speak, to see like where their heart is, but they end up coming back to home because that's where they realize the heart is. So you may feel like this person, um, you know, maybe they ventured off and now they're coming back around because I don't know, maybe they feel like you're home, right? So to speak. But you don't trust it. I definitely feel like you don't trust it. I think that you look at them like they're full of shit. I think that with that Four of Pentacles and that Nine of Swords for your actions, there is certainly this energy of you being very held back and feeling like you need to be incredibly responsible with your mental health when it comes to this person, when it comes to your money, and just being responsible with your energy in general. So I see them coming towards you, or you see them coming towards you, but you don't trust it at all. Their feelings, the Wheel of Fortune reversed with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. They definitely feel it. Like, they definitely feel like something has failed. This could have been a divorce, a breakup of some sort. They may feel like there's this constant repetitive cycle between the two of you that you just keep repeating and repeating and repeating in some way, and then it's just, like, always failing. This can be somebody as well who feels like they don't need to change, it's you that needs to change. They can be trying to control something, control your feelings, control how they're perceived. They're having a hard time letting go. They are still seemingly holding on to you despite the perceived failures or the failures. They look at you like you are, for some of you, they feel like you will not talk to them under any fucking circumstances, okay? For others of you, this is somebody who feels like, give me one more. Knight of Cups reversed. Like you would be willing to send them you would be willing to sell them a lie to be able to get revenge. Okay, for some of you, they may feel that way. This person may also look at you like you are specifically not contacting them or responding to them or something like that, um, because you're feeling spiteful or vengeful, whether that's true or not, and there's some inaction on your part because of that. What if they feel like Pisces is so determined to do? Not trust them. They definitely feel like you do not trust them at all. Like you don't trust opening up your emotions to them in any capacity. Ooh, I don't like that. Two of Pentacles reversed with the Seven of Cups. This to me looks like somebody who's essentially juggling. So that makes sense about the trust issues. But it feels like they're juggling. It feels like they're living in Deluluville. It feels like this is somebody who's exploring their options, keeping their options open. Let's get one more. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse, because that's what makes their ego feel good. Like, oh, well, I'm gonna show Pisces and I'm gonna, talk to, like, I remember one time my ex ended up getting really mad because I wouldn't give him a chance ever again. And so he went on Tinder and like swiped right on everybody, like even people he wasn't attracted to. I'm talking like everybody, every single person, just to feel better about himself. True story. I was like, okay, that is ridiculous, but have fun, buddy. Like that's what that reminds me of. House 3, speaking of Tinder. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So this is for somebody. This is about a mindset shift, potentially the way that we're thinking, the way that we're communicating, answers that we're seeking outside of us or that are external from us, we already have. That's basically what it's saying. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so right here on YouTube. Now let's get into our super chatters and we're going to move on. Alrighty. Gotta sneeze. What's up, Robert? Whew. I gotta sneeze so bad. Jesus help me. All right. We have Sugar and Snaps. This guy at my job always flirts. Does he like me or does he have other motives? How does he truly feel about Sugar and Snaps? He's not really sure yet. I feel like with that Two of Wands in reverse and the moon. Hold on. What are his true intentions? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think there's okay. So let's talk about his intentions first, because I feel like this is really important. The Four of Wands in reverse can be somebody, and the Seven of Swords in reverse can be somebody who knows that they don't want to commit or knows that they're not going to commit or they believe that they're not going to commit. And so pursuing you may give him a little bit of guilt. This can also be somebody who is pursuing you for their own selfish desires or reasons, also without any intention on committing. Um, the Two of Wands in reverse with the moon for how he feels about you, because I was curious. The Two of Wands in reverse makes me feel like he's just kind of uncertain. He's kind of like staying in his comfort zone a little bit, or feels like he needs to be staying in his comfort zone for whatever reason. And the moon energy there is maybe he feels something, okay? Maybe he does feel something, but he can't quite put his finger on it, okay? But just be careful of like some, selfish desires or some hidden things, okay? Thanks a lot, sugar. Shout out to Darcy. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. DQ. Lori, did you see what's up, B? How you doing? Lori, did you see the did you see the question that DQ had asked? I know that they had asked a question but they didn't put it in their super chat. Did you by any chance see it? On that note, I am just going to it's actually my daughter's bedtime, and so I need to kinda just go pee and tuck them in really quick, and I'll be right back. Lori, let me know if you got that or not, but I will be right back. Oh, thank you so much, Lori, and thank you, DQ. Okay, does he love me or reconciliation? Alright, let's see here. Okay, let me see. Right. Does he love you? I mean, this one is only a 2-card pull. When I asked if this person loves you, I got the Queen of Wands reversed. This isn't really giving me anything about love per se, but this may be somebody who feels like you're not very self-assured, or you may have some jealousy or anger issues maybe, or just some kind of insecurities that may affect the relationship. As far as a reconciliation with that Page of Pentacles, I feel like that is certainly a possibility. I feel like maybe you could hear from this person. It might be a small offer, but it is a legitimate offer. So I do feel like there could be reconciliation. I don't see anything about love per se, but once again, it's only a 2-card pull. So that's what I got for you. Thanks a lot, DQ. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Lori, as well. We have small TV. My guy is super attracted to me, but it seems I'm never giving enough ahem, etc. I feel drained. What's the dealio? This may be somebody who has a bit of an ideal for how things should go. This may be what he feels like he would get if he married you, or, he's sucking it up, right? Page of Wands in reverse can represent somebody who may be a little bit immature, okay? The Page of Wands in reverse is certainly not a Knight of Wands, is certainly not a King of Wands. It's a Page of Wands in reverse. So somebody who's a little impulsive, somebody who maybe just has a super like a teenage boy libido. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Ooh. Judgment reverse on the 3 of Cups reverse. Well, if we're just talking about sex, this can be a disassociation from something, or this can be a coping mechanism for something else. Okay. This can be potentially, the thing about like, if you like, if this person is giving you all of this energy, but isn't like watching, or like looking at other women online or whatever, then thank God, right? That means he's not a lustful man. That is the last thing that you want, I assure you. So it may just be that he's lustful for you. It really depends on your specific situation. Now, if this is somebody who is essentially lusting over others and with that 3 of Cups in reverse, and not just you, then this goes deeper than just your relationship. This is certainly a him thing, okay? If it's just you, then it may be a way for him to ignore something deeper within himself, or once again, it can be some kind of coping mechanism. So I don't like that 3 of Cups in reverse, but I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much, Small TV. Thank you so much, Leia. Did Leia have a question? I think Cindy's was just a tip. Um, is he a sub? Okay. Ah! I freaking can't. That was not the question I was expecting to hear, honestly. Okay. All right, so I'm going to, for now, unless Laura says something different. I think that Cindy, I believe, was just a very sweet donation. I believe Leia was as well. Thank you so much for that. And then we have Fire Dove. Love you, girl. I hope you and your girls are awesome. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Then we have my girl Cassie. Hey, pretty lady. I'm wanting some career related advice, vocation, or even purpose related. Whatever comes out, I trust you. Eight of Swords. Stuck. Queen of Swords. Libra. Justice. communication, relationships, lovers, relationships, communication, making decisions, helping people through their relationships or their problems. Seven of Wands, boundaries, competition, fighting for something, maintaining relationships. I'm really wondering here with that Queen of Swords energy. This is Venusian because it's Libra, and then we have lovers here. So I'm getting like two relationship cards. I don't know if you'd be a good relationship therapist. I don't know if you'd be a good relationship coach in some kind of way, or potentially helping women maybe, or helping people with their boundaries, in regards to their boundaries and setting proper boundaries and things like that, in regards to their confidence, etc. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is very, very logical. She's very logical. And with that Eight of Swords, it makes me feel like we're cutting through something. We're cutting through some kind of fog in regards to some kind of vocation or some kind of job, like helping relationships cut through the nitty gritty. This is about making very fair and just decisions around relationships, or helping people through their relationships and making very big life altering decisions in some way. So I don't know, maybe you'd be a good coach of some sort, a good therapist. Definitely something with communication. Maybe even something with writing, with that Queen of Swords and that Lovers. Maybe about writing your experiences around love. Maybe even giving advice in some kind of way. I could see that as well. Maintaining some kind of level of peace in one's own self. You know, let me see something here. I mean, what an interesting combination of cards. It's so fierce, like with that Queen of Swords and that Seven of Wands. I mean, it's basically what I just said. I looked up the career definitions just to make sure that I was getting it right, and I'm pretty right. I mean, it could be something in law, but I mean, I don't know if that's something you're really interested in. So it's basically what I just said. Communication, writing, something like that. That's what I got. Let's see. Let's get some advice. It's telling you that some kind of painful experiences that you've had were not for nothing, and you're needing to apply those to be able to accomplish something. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, all the like, this is a silly example, but all those songs that Taylor Swift made about all of her breakups, she took that pain and she did something with it. Look, square and big picture thinking. So square is about something challenging that happens, a mountain that you had to climb. And then it's talking about allow that to inspire you in regards to the big picture of something. So that is what I have for you. Thank you. I love you, and I trust you too. Wow. B, is this Saggy? Oh, wonderful. Fucking shit, dude. Come on. Don't do this to me right now. Of course. I'm fucking dead. Who the hell freezes like that? Jesus. Oh no. Okay, there we go. All right, I got it. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm so sorry. That freeze face was something else, baby. Okay, let's see. We have B. Is Saggy and I Aqua truly over? Let's see. King of Cups reversed and the Two of Swords. This may be somebody who's essentially avoiding their own emotions. Let me put it like this: the masculine energy may be avoiding their emotions in some way. This could be somebody who maybe lied about something, blew smoke up your ass, um, said something that wasn't necessarily true in order to get some kind of need met, whatever it is. Or there it could have been some lack of emotional maturity on this person's end, and they may be avoiding that altogether in some way. Ten of Swords reversed, the Magician reversed. Ugh. I feel like I had to pull one more. It feels done, but it feels more. It doesn't mean that something can't change. Keep in mind that the Tower can sometimes talk about we're rebuilding something, okay? But first it's got to be completely knocked down. A catalytic moment has to happen. Ten of Swords in reverse, Magician in reverse. There's definitely this, like, manipulative energy, maybe about the past or maybe about some kind of betrayal, or we're kind of licking our wounds here. It definitely feels like an evolution needs to take place. Do I think that right now it's done? Yeah, I do, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, B. But it doesn't mean that something can't be rebuilt, but it's only if maybe this masculine energy is willing to admit to themselves something. Okay, whatever that means. So, but definitely like a lot of manipulative energies that play, or a lot of like smoke and mirrors, a lot of tricks up the sleeve kind of vibe is what I'm getting here, specifically around the past. But I don't think anybody has like truly let go exactly. There's more of an avoidance. Small TV, is he a sub? I feel like he's a pleaser. Six of Swords reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that likes the game of um they like the game of, like, they wanna show you or prove to you of something, like, sexually. Like, they wanna ooh, that should be a new reading. How are they in bed? Oh my god, I love you. You just gave me a great idea. I love it. Oh my god, I'm doing it, I don't care. That's what we're doing on Friday, I think. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Um Ooh, there's definitely a mixture of like this dark energy mixed with like this sweet kind of innocence. I don't know if they're a sub. This person may be a little bit of a switch with that sun reversed. They may be a little bit of a switch. Somebody who maybe likes both. I think that this person has a lot of deep hidden desires. This is the type of person where you and them can do it, and they'll be thinking about it for a long time coming, and they will continue to think about it. I feel like they live off the memories in some way. A sub, I feel like they're a pleaser. I feel like they enjoy pleasing. A sub, I feel like they have a good balance of masculine and feminine because of that high priestess. The high priestess is both the masculine and feminine. She is both. She has a perfect balance of both, basically. So I feel like that's this person. Ooh, small TV gave me an idea, honey. Love that. All right, we got Sky. Hi V, what's M's feelings towards me? They seem to feel quite conflicted. They could have their ego. If you guys have been in some kind of conflict, they could be in their ego a little bit, but they may feel entitled to something, entitled to you, or they may be trying to not shine some kind of attention on the fact that they are feeling conflicted about you, or they may be trying to not shine some kind of attention on their own ego in some way. So it feels more of a conflicting energy as opposed to a forthright, like, woo, like I want to go all in, or something like that. I don't know if you guys got in a fight or if this is just an internal conflict that they're having that they're trying not to really shine a light on very much, if that makes sense. Okay. I love intimate readings. I should definitely do that. Okay, good. All right, good. Cassie, I'm really glad. He just has me saying good morning after a couple of days of total silence. I miss him, but I don't see a future. He's giving me a lot of false hope and mixed signals, but thanks, V. Honestly, B, like, I really feel like when you're unsure about how a person feels, I do feel like that is such an answer. You know what I mean? Just within itself. Sometimes no answer is an answer. I think silence is the biggest communicator out of all of them, in my opinion. But if he is giving you mixed signals and not giving you anything definitive, take a stand to that. You know what I mean? Take a stand to that because you don't deserve that, right? But anyway, I know nobody is asking for my opinion, but I love you, Lori. I love all of you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful night. And make sure you guys give Lori lots of love in the comments if you come back here and take a look at one of your other signs, and make sure that you give her a lot of love because she does the timestamps now. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.